So let me get this straight. Your whole continent spent years killing each other over a chair. A spiky, uncomfortable chair made of melted swords. And in the end, they gave it to the weird kid who talks to birds and has the personality of a screensaver.
Bran the Broken. Yes, I nominated him myself. And before you say anything, I was very tired. I'd been kidnapped, imprisoned, watched my queen burn a city, and hadn't slept in what felt like months. My judgment was compromised. But the logic was sound. He has the best stories. Stories unite people.
Stories. You picked a king because he had good stories. By that logic, I should be running a hospital. Wait, I did run a hospital. Badly, with lawsuits. But I had great stories. A guy's eyeball exploded once. Does Bran have exploding eyeballs? No. He has visions and a blank stare.
The stare is unsettling, I'll grant you. He once told me he'd been watching me for years. Not in a protective way. More like he was cataloging my failures for some cosmic filing system. But he can see the past and the future. Surely that qualifies him for something.
Seeing the future is only useful if you do something with it. Did he warn anyone about the dragon barbecue? Did he mention that Daenerys was about to go full war criminal? No. He sat in a wheelchair and warged into some crows. Your king is a surveillance system that doesn't share data. That's not wisdom.
You make fair points, aggressively. But consider the alternatives. Cersei was a narcissist who blew up a church. Joffrey was a sadist who shot prostitutes with crossbows. Stannis burned his own daughter. Renly had good hair but no army. The throne was a parade of terrible options. Bran was simply the least terrible.
The least terrible? That's your pitch. That's like saying I picked the tumor that grows slowest. What about the Dragon Lady? Before the whole genocide incident, she freed slaves, conquered cities, had 3 nuclear weapons that could fly. Seemed like she had momentum.
Daenerys, yes. I believed in her for a long time. She genuinely wanted to break the wheel, change the system, help the powerless. And then she heard some bells and decided everyone in King's Landing needed to die. Passion without restraint. Idealism curdled into madness. I've seen it before in lesser forms, usually at small council meetings.
So she snapped. People snap. I've seen surgeons snap. They don't usually have dragons, but the principle holds. Stress, isolation, bad advisors. You were her advisor, by the way. How many of her plans did you mess up before she decided to stop listening?
Several. I admit that freely. My clever plans kept failing. Casterly Rock was a trap. The naval assault was a disaster. Every time I counseled restraint, she lost something. By the end, she had reason to distrust me. But burning civilians isn't a strategy. It's a tantrum with a death toll.
And Jon Snow, the brooding one with the hair. He had the best claim, right? Secret Targaryen. Raised a bastard. Came back from the dead. That's a resume. Why didn't he end up on the chair?
Jon didn't want it. He said that repeatedly. To everyone. While staring into the middle distance like a wet dog who'd seen too much. And he killed Daenerys, which made him politically inconvenient. So they sent him back to the wall to guard against nothing. The wildlings are allies now. He's basically a park ranger.
A park ranger who could have been king. You people have a weird relationship with ambition. Everyone who wanted power was crazy or evil. Everyone who didn't want it got it anyway or got exiled. It's like a system designed to guarantee mediocrity. No wonder the chair had to go.
The chair did go. Drogon melted it. I assume he was making a point, though dragon psychology is beyond my expertise. The throne was always a symbol, a bad one. It said power comes from conquest and fear. Bran represents something different, knowledge, memory. The idea that history matters.
History matters. Sure. But history doesn't make decisions. Doesn't negotiate with enemies. Doesn't inspire armies. You handed the kingdom to a living Wikipedia with no charisma. He's going to get overthrown within a decade. Some lord with a good jaw and a big army will decide stories aren't enough. And he'll be right.
Maybe. Probably even. But I won't be there to see it. I've spent my life serving rulers who disappointed me. My father, Joffrey, Daenerys. All of them had power. None of them used it well. At least with Bran, I know what I'm getting. A strange, quiet boy who sees everything and judges nothing. After everything I've witnessed, judgment is the thing I'm most tired of. Let the boy have his stories. I've had enough of mine.